ahead and take these handcuffs off you. I've already checked you. Go ahead, turn this face this way. I've already checked you, but I'm going to check you again.
Hey, buddy, what's your name?
Patrick.
Patrick? What's your last name, Patrick? Stedman? Okay. How old are you, Patrick? 19. How tall are you? Pretty tall.
Kick your shoes off.
6'5"?
Oh. Face the wall. Lean on the wall and hand me this foot. I will after that.
Don't worry.
I
I'll give you some bleach afterwards.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take these off. I'm going to want you to have a seat back there in that chair. I'm going to check your shoes real quick and then I'm going to hand them back to you, okay?
Patrick, do you need something to drink? Some water or something? Yeah, let me go see if that office is open over there and get you one.
About to eat before y'all.
Oh, was that your hand cookie?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. No, it was mine.
I was like, you had one of those in your shoe?
No, that was mine.
Alright, Patrick, give me 2 minutes, okay? Alright, you're gonna be here a little bit because I have to wait for someone to come and talk to you. Okay?
Alright.
On the 9th of July, 2017, in Jacksonville, Florida, a robbery turned deadly, leaving Richard Green dead. 20-year-old Patrick Stedman stepped into the interrogation room, forced to confront the truth behind a single fatal shot.
This is my partner. Before we start, can I use the restroom? Yes. Let's do that.
On the afternoon of July 15, at the East Bay Street Police Headquarters, Patrick sat quietly across from 2 detectives. The heavy southern heat seemed to mirror the pressure tightening around him with every question asked.
Alrighty, so no, 3:39. 15:39 military time. You know how to do military time?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just rough with that.
So, I want to talk to you about an incident that happened Sunday. I'm pretty sure you know what I want to talk to you about. I have to go through your constitutional rights first, okay? You are at 501 East Bay Street, which is the police memorial building. Today is the 15th. And again, 15:39, so 3:39 in the afternoon. Right? And it's Patrick
Patrick
Stedman, right?
Stedman.
And what's your birthday, Patrick?
December 31st, 1997.
New Year's, baby, huh?
Yes.
How old is that nigga?
19.
You're 19? Okay, you're 20 this year. Can you read and write okay? Okay. Any drugs or alcohol today? What is this?
Just a J. Right before he came.
You did a J right before? But a J is not going to stop you from understanding what we're talking about, right? Okay. I bet you're glad you had that J right before he came over, right? Really?
Yeah, I smoked J before I came here. Like, I don't know, I smoked and then they came. He just got me, so he came straight down here.
I feel you. You have any medical problems?
It's under the United States Constitution.
Did you finish high school?
3 more credits.
3 more credits? You going back or?
Yeah, I was still finishing up this summer at the FSCJ.
I'll read the rest to you. If you don't understand, just tell me, okay? So, you know over here?
Not really.
Okay.
The man told me something. He was like, my officer told me it was about something on the first, but he was like, that's not why I'm down here though, but that's what they told my parents. But I called my grandma and I called her and I was like, they came to you, so I went over there to get Officer Wasaki. I went to get his number and I was gonna come down, but they came back me from my mom.
What did your grandma say?
She called me and said 2 police came by looking for me.
Did she say what for?
Nah, she told me an incident that happened. They told her an incident that happened July 1st. That's what she told me.
Okay, I got you. But they didn't say what the crime was?
No, they didn't tell her that.
I got you. Okay. Okay, well,
So
it's actually an incident that occurred this past Sunday. This past weekend. You know what I'm talking about? Okay. Tell me this, where were you Sunday?
This Sunday that just passed.
That just passed, yeah. This Sunday.
You want me to tell you my whole day?
Yeah, sure.
Alright. I woke up. I went over my dog Perk's house.
Whose house?
Dog Perk.
Perk?
Mm-hmm. He live in Palmdale.
Okay. Do you have his number?
Mm-mm.
You know his real name?
Mm-mm.
You know his address?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I don't know his address, but I know where he live at.
Okay, so you went to Perk's house in Palmdale.
Mm-hmm.
Then what you do?
From there, I walked to my friend Ashanti's house right around the corner.
What time did you get to Ashanti?
I don't know, but it was
daytime or
yeah, it was daytime.
Daytime.
It was pure
Okay.
daytime.
Then what you do?
We was chilling over there. Me and Ashanti smoked, and then I told her to drop me off somewhere. Me and Ashanti went driving for a little bit, and she dropped me off over there. I told her to drop me off at my friend's house in Lake Forest.
Who's that?
Patrick described wandering the streets of Palmdale with Ashanti and Cameron. What began as casual calls to buy weed slowly unfolded into a chain of choices, leading toward a dangerous and irreversible turn.
You
A girl.
What's her name?
Tia.
Tia?
Yeah, she live in Lake Forest.
Do you know what street?
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
A lot of apartments. In apartments.
In apartments?
Yeah, I know what apartment she live in too, but she don't live there no more.
Okay. So she drops you off at Tia's?
Yeah, she dropped me off at Tia. Then I meet my girlfriend at Christmas.
Who's your girlfriend?
Jerisa, the Creek.
Spell it first.
Jerrisa.
Dupree?
Mm-hmm.
You have her number?
She don't have no phone. That's my girlfriend.
Where she live?
6907 Westline Drive.
Westlawn.
Mm-hmm.
So you live with her mom and dad?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then what do you do?
We spent the night together at her cousin's house. I've been with her every day since then, but today. But I be with her all the time. Like the incident that happened on July 1st got me kicked out of my cousin's house because he didn't want no hot junk at his house like he already told me. So I'll be sleeping from till then because I ain't around back my phone.
Okay. So you and Ashanti are good friends?
Yeah.
She said you were really good friends. You guys grew up together?
Yeah. Okay. She stopped at 3rd grade.
Right. Okay. So she wouldn't have any reason to lie about you, right?
No.
Okay.
Ashanti not that type of person. Like, see me, I hang around a lot of bad people, like, but you know how when you hang around somebody, you won't take nobody around somebody? Like, she ain't that type of person. So I wouldn't dare take her around none of my homeboys or nothing like me.
I got you. Okay. So if Ashanti told us that you and her were actually the day that you just described to me sounds very much like what Ashanti told me. Except she says that later on in the night that she sees you up by CC's Pizza on Dunn's Avenue. Remember meeting her up there at CC's Pizza?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's a time. See, when I asked you for your whole day, so there's a time there you forgot about that CC Pizza.
No, I didn't forget.
You didn't forget
because I told you me and Ashanti was riding.
Okay.
I was riding with Ashanti. I was actually with her.
Right.
And she dropped me off at a friend's house. From the friend, she don't even live there no more.
Right.
She moved back to out of town in Palaca.
Mm-hmm.
And I walked to Crystal's and I spent the rest of the night with my girlfriend.
Okay, but you were at CC's at some point?
Yeah.
What time of day was that?
That was, I want to say sunset, but like right after sunset, it's still daylight. Yeah, it's still daylight.
So sunset is like around, what time is sunset? Around 8:30? 8:30 or so. So right around that time?
Yeah.
8:30 at night? Okay. did you? And let me explain something to you. Like you told me you smoked a J before we got here. You ain't in trouble for that. Okay.
Yes, sir.
We don't. I know there's like some other states that can do this stuff and say, okay, you high, so you put in jeopardy. We don't do that anymore, right? So, so if you talk about going out and even buying some weed, if you smoke weed, you got to buy it at some point in time, right? Because it just doesn't grow out of your hair.
Yeah.
Right? So, did you at any point in time take a ride with another guy, with another one of Ashante's friends, over there to the apartments off of Monaco to buy some weed?
No, I don't even go around there. I got raw around there one time.
Okay. Listen, okay? Remember, we already talked to Ashante, okay? So this is really, really important, and I'm going to tell you why it's important, okay? We talked to Ashante, and we talked to Cameron, okay? Ashante's friend Cameron. You know Cameron?
She said that was like a brother.
A brother. They call each other brothers, but they're not, it's play. It's not blood, okay?
She told me.
Okay.
I don't know him like that, though.
Right. I know you don't.
I don't.
Okay. So was there a time during that day that you and Cameron, Ashante's, what do you call him? Do you call him Cameron or do you call him something else?
Cameron.
Okay. That you and Cameron took a ride to get some weed?
No.
Some guy picked you up in a car to get some weed. So if Ashante told us that, she would be lying?
Ashanti, no.
She ain't going to be lying. I know. She wouldn't be lying. Okay, now listen to me, son. Okay? There is... When you came here into this room, you knew exactly what we needed to talk about. There's something that happened inside a car that you were in. Out there in the apartments off of Monaco. Okay?
When confronted, Patrick denied ever stepping into the vehicle at the center of it all. But witness statements and surveillance footage made his denial fragile, like a thin shell ready to crack.
I've gotten Ashante's account of what happened. Mm-hmm. I've gotten Cameron's account of what happened. Mm-hmm. And the driver's girlfriend, who was in the front seat, we spoke with her too. I can't remember her. But we spoke with her too, so we have her account of what happened. Okay? Mm-hmm. What's important is your account of what happened. Because there's a lot of things, if you... let's say you moved your arm right now and knocked that Coke can over, right? And the Coke spilled all over this table, right? We could do a couple things. Me and him can assume that you knocked it over because you're mad and you just wanted to dump something over, right? Yeah. But when really you weren't mad, your hand slipped, or you didn't realize the can was over, then you hit it by accident. You know what I mean? So that's a big difference, don't you think? Mm-hmm. Right? One is you mad, the other one you're not mad. You know what I'm saying? So that's a big difference. So what I want to hear from you what happened. I don't want to take. We already heard from everybody else what happened. So it's not whether you were there or not, because we know the answers to these questions we asked them. But what's important is why it happened and the chain of what led up to it happening. Do you understand? And the only one that can do that is you. The only one that can tell us what's going on inside your head is you, right? You can't tell what I'm thinking, right? Same way I can knock out a can over, you don't know why, right? Unless I tell you. Yeah. Okay? Okay. So this is your opportunity to tell us why this happened, okay? It's on you.
I'm saying, what you asked?
I'm asking you what happened inside that car, Patrick.
I didn't get in no car with no stranger. That's what you know.
Okay, listen. You just said that Ashante's a real good girl, right? Yeah. Okay. So, and I think she is too. And she's not lying. And trust me, she didn't want to tell us what she told us. Do you understand what I'm saying? But we also don't want to get, she doesn't need to be in trouble for something that she didn't do. Does that make sense to you? Okay. And I don't think you need to be in trouble for something that you didn't do. It's okay. So the why is very important. I can't stress it enough. Yeah, son, you seem like a good kid. I'm sitting here. You're polite. You called me sir. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You got a good smile, but none of that matters to people that don't know. You understand? So you got to make people that don't know you understand, okay? And they have to understand why this happened. You can't sit there and say, no, it didn't happen. And I'm going to tell you why. Because we have Ashanti. We have Cameron. We got Ashanti's sister. Forgot about Ashanti's sister. And then we got the guy, I don't even know if you know the guy's name that was driving? You know his first name? What they call him? Nothing? Okay. I do. I'm not gonna tell you what it is right now, okay? But we had his girlfriend who was sitting in the front of the car. You remember what color car it was? No. You remember what size car it was? Was it a big like SUV or car? What you mean? The car that came over the CCs.
See, that's what I'm saying. I didn't hop in those 560s. I was with Ashanti at 60s.
I understand that. Listen to me. We already talked to Ashanti. You understand that? Yeah. Okay. So she was down here. She talked to us, and she also talked to the state attorney. That's involved in this case. Okay. So she told us exactly what happened. Okay. That she met back up with you at CC's. You asked for some trees. Cameron called the guy. Tell us what happened.
Cameron, yeah, that's got to do with Cam.
Okay. So tell me what you know.
I'm saying, like, okay, when me and Ashanti was together, it was just me, Ashanti, and her sister. Mm-hmm. She was already talking to Cam. Cam was like he wanted some trees. It was all Cam, like he wanted trees. Okay. So he knew the people or whatever. I ain't know nothing.
I know that.
You feel me? I'm just with Ashanti. I barely know him. I don't even know this man for real. For real.
I understand. I believe you. That's exactly what Ashanti told me.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what.
But listen to me. Oh God, this you're making this more difficult than it has to do. Okay. So I'm gonna tell you a couple things. The apartment complex.
Detectives pressed further, insisting the issue was no longer about presence but motive. Inside the closed room, the word why echoed again and again, striking with relentless force.
What's this? What's that? I never got in no car. Okay. That's what I'm saying. That's what you was asking me. I never got in no car.
Let me ask you a question. Is there another Patrick Stedman? Do you think there's another Patrick Stedman that looks exactly like you that's friends with Ashanti that grew up with her? Uh-huh. Okay. So I'm here to tell you that Ashanti and her sister both told us that you got into that car. And also Cam. Mm-hmm. So I need to know what the heck is going on inside your head in that car. Not, I didn't go into that car. Because that's just simply not gonna fly. Because this is really simple. If you end up getting arrested, right? Okay. So if you end up getting arrested, Ashanti is gonna go in there and testify against you. Her sister's gonna go testify against you. Cameron's gonna go testify against you. The victim's girlfriend is gonna go testify against you. Okay? And what is your defense gonna be? It wasn't me.
I'm saying though, like, I don't even know the defense's girlfriend. Like, you saying the only
I know you don't know these people. I'm not saying you know them.
Oh, okay.
Patrick, I am not saying that you know them, okay? All I'm saying is you took a ride to get some trees. That's all I'm saying. And I know you did because Ashanti and her sister and Cameron, everybody says you got into the car to go pick up some trees at the apartments. It's not a big deal.
Now, whether it was your idea or not, that's fine. We understand that Cameron was the one who was trying to get the trees.
We understand that.
So we can move past that point.
Yeah.
Okay? So tell us what happened. Did you get into the car?
No. That's what I'm saying. I did not get into the car. Well,
with Ashanti.
Yeah.
And Ashanti said you got into the black car. We have a video of you running from, actually, over there by CC's, getting into the car. And then we have video of you running back to the area CC's after this thing happened, okay? So if you're gonna listen to me, you seem like a good kid, but if you don't plan on ever telling me the truth, you say, Detective Chisley, I don't plan on telling you the truth. I'll get up and leave because honestly, this is my off day. Yeah. So I was spending this day with my family. Yeah, I came down here to give you an opportunity to tell your side of the story because I think your side of the story is important. If I didn't, I'd have told the patrol guy just send him to jail. Yeah. We wouldn't even be wasting our time over here, okay? But why is important? I've been doing this a really, really long time, son. Okay? Why is the reason? Why is what you need to explain? Do you understand me? That's what you need to explain. Not the whole I wasn't there, because that shit ain't gonna cut it. Sorry, excuse my language. That ain't gonna cut it. Because everybody else that was there says that you got to that car. And the video says that you got to that car. Okay? So you can't say I didn't get into the car. Because everything else says you did. You understand that? Okay? You need to tell me what happened. This is what you need to do. This is what you need to do. There's one person in this room that could help Patrick Stedman out right now. You know who that person is? Damn right it is. And right now you're not doing a very good job. Right now you're burying yourself because all you're looking like is a liar. People don't like liars.
No, I ain't gonna lie.
Well, you're lying about getting in this car, and I know that. I'll turn this shit over. I'll turn this page.
Sound like everything we just talked about never happened. Start fresh, right? No more lies. No more.
You guys are at Seasons. What happens?
Cam, listen, it was me and Shanti.
Mm-hmm.
It was just me and Shanti. I came from a dollhouse and everything. I believe me and Shanti go around. Cam called this, that. Oh, he had got some trees and some cash. But shoot, he broke his dog off and he smoked all the trees, so he was trying to get some. Shanti was like, shoot, we ain't got no trees, so shoot, we went and got them. So we went to Cam's house. He was calling niggas, calling people. Shoot, he called two people actually who was finna come through. One of them then never came through. So then he kept calling the dude with the black car. So he called the dude with the black car. He been calling this dude like all day.
We know that.
So shoot, when we finally get to go for the black dude, we'll just ride around. We'll ride around the beach, everything. We come back. We going towards done. I tell Ashanti drop me off at my friend's house, for real. But this was before we already had him.
Mm-hmm.
I tell Ashanti to drop me off at my friend's house. She was like, all right, Cam finna go get some trees. So Cam on the phone with a nigga or whatever. When Ashanti called, we pull up at CC's. We waiting at CC's.
The pressure mounted as investigators mentioned the firearm recovered from a relative's home. Each piece of physical evidence fit together coldly, forming a picture that tightened around Patrick.
He say, Cam say, bro, come with me. He was like, bro, come with me. We went into the nigga car, and when we walked up, he like, who this is? Like, you know what I'm saying?
He didn't know about you.
Yeah. He like, who this is? I did not even see the nigga face. The nigga got the window all the way up to about to the crack. So he like, who this is? So I stepped back. Boy, I don't know what this nigga got in his car, so I stepped back. So he was like, bro, this nigga, Will's the one finna cut the tree. So Cam I'm like, this man explaining everything. I'm like, why is he? So we walked back to the Ashanti car. Boom. That's when the nigga was like, I was like, bro, a nigga ain't trying to get bucked on no trees, bro. It's just trees, yeah, it's weed. Like, so then he was like, I guess the nigga had heard me or whatever. Nigga had told me. He was like, no, I ain't talked to the nigga. He had told Cam. He was like, oh, alright. So as soon as we were about to get back in the car, he told us to come back. So when we got back, when we went back to his car, Cam got in first. And I was like, straight if I get in, bro, I got in. Boom. I still ain't see the nigga face. I still haven't seen this nigga face.
Where you sitting in the car?
I'm sitting behind him.
Okay.
Behind the nigga.
Okay.
I still ain't see his face. So boom. We riding out the whatchamacallit. I see the nigga Cam reaching for something. I don't know what Cam had going on. And I looked in the thing and I thought I seen the Glock. So shoot, I told the nigga let me out right before we went in the apartments. I swear. And that's when I ran back to CC's. Police had passed by me and I swear to God. I ain't even lying to you.
Alright, you're leaving one thing out though. What happened inside the car?
That's what I'm saying. Ain't nothing happened while I was inside the car. I seen Cam reaching for something. He on my leg, like reaching, touching for something. Cam is actually on my leg, bro. I wouldn't do nothing. You can look in your system. The last time I did something was last year around June 10th. I don't do nothing because of my predicament in my leg. I got a rod in my leg from getting shot, and I don't trust nothing. I walk in Palmdale, that's it. Right. I don't do nothing. The police,
listen to me. Slow down, okay? Because
telling you, I don't know what happened in the car, but shoot, when I talked to Ashanti about it. She ain't like, they ain't looking for you, but Cam said, I'm like, damn, what the fuck? So when I called my grandma to see that y'all come, because I know y'all gonna stop by my house first quarter. That's on my ID, 29 West 33rd Street. Called my grandma, she wasn't talking about nothing. So shoot, she called my auntie phone, and then my auntie called my mama, because my mama came down here from Tampa today. And listen, I promise to you, I'm not lying. I'm not lying, I swear to God.
Okay. So, I'll talk a little bit, okay?
Yeah.
You got 4 people in the car, correct?
What, in which one? It was 4 people in both cars.
Not Ashanti.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay. You know what they call him?
No, I don't know him. I barely knew Kim. That's why I didn't even want to get in the car.
So look. That dude right there. Right?
Yes.
His girlfriend's in the front seat, correct?
Yes. Okay.
Cam's right here.
Yes.
And you's right here.
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. So, because this is the problem that we're running into. There's a couple of problems. Number one, you got people that hear a gun go off, okay? Before you run. People at the apartment, people live at the apartments. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Girlfriend, right here.
Yeah.
Okay? She says it's Cam's friend, the dude that's sitting right here, that did it. Cam is saying it's Patrick that did it. I'm just telling you what these people are saying. You feel me?
Yes.
Okay. Shante was saying, obviously, that you got into the car, the whole thing, basically what you're saying.
Yeah.
And so did her sister, right? So, which, it took you about 30 minutes just to come off of that. Does that make sense? We were in here about 30 minutes. Yeah, just about 30 minutes. Maybe a little, 25 minutes. Before you even admitted to being.
Patrick's story began to shift. He admitted getting into the car to buy drugs, but denied any plan to rob. The hesitation in his voice revealed the inner turmoil building beneath the surface.
Sitting right here.
Because I ain't even want to.
I know.
I'm explaining to you. I ain't even want to have nothing to do with this, bro.
I feel you.
That's it. I ain't been in trouble. I've been talking about it. July 25th of this month will be a whole year I've been out of the system.
I'm proud of you. Okay?
I ain't even.
But this is what happened.
This shit,
I know. But this is what happened. You got yourself in a situation here that only you can help yourself out with. Only you can help yourself out with. Okay? Right now, I know when people tell me the truth and tell me the lie. Okay? And this is the reason. This is how I know it. Because it's not I'm some super genius. I just do my case.
Yeah.
So I talk to people. Everybody. Okay? So when I talked to Ashante, her story was the same as Cameron's. When I talked to Ashante's sister, her story was the same as Ashante's, same as Cameron's. When I talked to...
So what's Cameron's story?
When I talked to dude's girlfriend, who don't know y'all from Adam, right?
Yeah.
Her story is the same as Ashante's and the same as Cameron's. The only person that has a story that is different than everybody else that was there. Everybody else that was there. 1, 2, 3, 4 other people there, right? Plus this video. Put the video aside. The only person that's got a different story is Patrick Stedman. Okay?
I know I don't got a different story. You just told me we had the same story. I'm telling you.
Listen to me.
I'm telling you.
I'm telling you that you're not telling me the truth. I know this, okay? All right, listen to me. This girl right here, she ain't got nothing to lose, nothing to gain, nothing. She ain't got nothing except for her baby daddy got shot and killed. And she wants the person that shot and killed her baby daddy to be held responsible. Yeah. That's her only motivation right there, okay? She ain't got no reason to lie on nobody, okay? This is the man that she loved. Okay. Boom. That's the man who shot my baby daddy. Cameron. That's the man who shot my friend.
Listen, how though? Tell me.
How do you shoot? How do you shoot
Tell
somebody?
me. I didn't shoot that man. I'm gonna shoot him. I'm not even that type. I don't even carry guns.
And you want me?
None of that.
But you also want us to believe that you got out the car before you even.
But I'm saying, you saying I'm shot somebody. I don't even carry guns. I don't. I've never been caught with no gun, seen with a gun on Facebook, flexing with guns, none of that. I don't even.
I'm not saying you did.
You feel me? I don't even play like that because when they come down that stuff like that, serious. And that's real life. Stuff like that, serious. My daddy been in the system all his life. I ain't trying to.
There's a lot of reasons that shit happens, okay?
Yeah.
I didn't for 1 second say that gun belonged to you, did I?
What gun?
Did I say any gun belongs to you?
If a man gets shot, a gun gotta be involved. Yeah.
But did I say that was your gun? Did I say that?
No.
Okay. I don't know whose gun it is, but you need to tell me how this happened. You need to tell me whether this shit was on purpose or by accident or something. You have to tell me something. You can't tell me. You can't tell me it was you.
No, but listen. And this the only person I only know because he the one. I didn't know the man. I didn't know him, and I barely know Cam. Or say, for instance, why would I do something with Cam? I don't even know this. I see this man twice.
You just going to buy weed today?
I didn't have no money.
Okay.
I ain't have no money.
You riding to buy weed?
Yes, I'm riding with him.
Okay.
I'm riding with him.
So let me ask you this one. Cam and this dude know each other, right?
Yes. Okay. Cam told me he knew.
Yeah. Cam be buying trees off this man for years.
Yeah.
Listen to me. Cam told us that he's been buying trees off this guy for a long time.
Yeah.
Okay. So why is it that for some reason this day Cam shoots him on this day? They had no problem.
Cam was just talking about him. That's what I'm saying. Cam was talking about him like, man, this nigga be at the greatest fuck towards the nigga. Ask Ashanti. I ain't lying with us all in the car.
I did ask Ashanti.
Okay.
I did ask her.
Yeah, and what she said?
She said what everybody else is saying.
But I'm saying, why would I do something? Do something with somebody I don't know.
I can't answer that question, Patrick. I wasn't there. You're the only person that can answer that question.
And I'm telling you, and you was telling me I'm a liar.
I am telling you a lie. Yeah. Remember before I flipped the page? Yes, I told you you were a liar, and what'd you say? I swear to God.
Detectives painted a picture of the courtroom, witnesses, jurors, and the victim's grieving family. Faced with that future, Patrick stood at a crossroads between silence and full confession.
I swear to God, this is the truth. Okay, I said, let's start all over, okay? Now, when you swore that this was the truth, and it wasn't the truth, correct? I know it wasn't the truth because when I flipped the page,
we started new.
Yes, sir. I'm good. And I'll start.
And you don't even have to flip the page. Don't flip the page again, because I'm telling you, don't flip the page again. Listen, he the only person that knows. I'm telling you, Cam is the only person that knows. Because I read with Cam, I thought he was trying to do something to Cam. Cam was already talking about him while we was in the Shanti car, like, this nigga had been being green, so the nigga ain't being fucking with a nigga and shit.
Let me ask you this. We have patrol officers out on Randolph Street right now where you were arrested, and that is your mama's baby daddy?
No, I ain't never been over there. I know they live off of cash.
Damn, the house where you were arrested.
Where they just brought me from?
Yeah.
Who's the father?
That is my mama people. That's her baby daddy. My sister.
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. So if the gun that was used to shoot this man is found inside that apartment. Yeah, listen to me, because you want to sit here and say, I never had no gun, I never had nothing. Everybody in the world is telling you a lie except for me. That's what you're trying to say, right? Except for you.
Hold on, what you saying? Everybody in the world is...
You trying to make it that Cameron, Ashanti,
no,
this girl, everybody else.
I still talk to Ashanti this day. I don't talk to her already.
I know.
Like, if she don't talk to me,
Did she tell you that she talked to the police?
Yes, I'm telling you. Like, I talk to her parents too.
Okay.
But they never said y'all was looking for me. That's the only reason I didn't call. I asked her.
Listen to me. I just asked you a simple question.
Yes, sir.
So if the gun is found inside your mother's people's house, right?
Hold on, just to advise you, I never been there. I never spent a night there. Nothing. I don't want to get them involved in that.
Okay.
Like we just was over there. My mama came.
Let me finish, and then you can say what you want to say. Okay. Okay. I'm telling you that gun. How would that gun end up in your mama's people's house? Camera didn't bring it there. It ain't Camera's people's house now.
Gun in my mama's people's house.
Where you was arrested.
They didn't never arrest me, bro. They came in. Why would I?
The house where you just
listen? That's what I'm saying. Listen, he came in and I was right there.
Okay,
I was right there. He grabbed my arm and all. Why would I? How could I hide a gun? Why would I have a gun around all my sisters and them?
Okay, so what you're telling me is that the gun we found there has nothing to do with you.
Right. That gun. If y'all found the gun, that don't have nothing to do with me. I'm telling you.
Yeah, it does.
He came right in. You can ask the officer. He came right in and grabbed me.
I know that. That don't mean nothing.
But I'm saying
he could have his gun in his desk drawer right now. I don't carry my gun on me.
But I'm saying, listen, a child opened the door. As soon as they knocked, the door was open.
I understand.
That's what I'm saying. So
I understand that. I understand what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, this gun was found in your people's house, not in Cameron's people's house, not in Shantae's people's house. Not in this dude's people's house, your people's house. How can you explain that? How is that? How?
There's a gun on me. I didn't have no gun.
Okay, listen to me. Well, I'm not gonna play games with you. I'm not gonna play. Listen, Patrick. Because right now, I'm getting a little upset because you want to play word games with me, like I'm an idiot. Okay, I don't like that. So this is what. I'm telling you from the beginning. I came down here to give you a chance. But if you want to take that chance, you want to sit here and lie time after time. I'll just get up and leave, and we will arrest you for murder and robbery and possession of a firearm by a juvenile, adjudicated juvenile, and you'll sit over there at the jail and rot and probably never see the light of day. Okay, if that's what you want to do. Then tell me, and I'll get up. I'm sitting here telling you, don't play stupid games with me. When I'm telling you that the gun that was used in this crime was found in your people's house, and you try to play, I was just inside the door. I know your mama didn't put it there. Her boyfriend didn't put it there because none of them were in this car. Cameron didn't put it there because he ain't got no association with your people.
Under mounting pressure, Patrick insisted he wasn't a cold-blooded killer. Yet the growing evidence from consistent testimonies to the recovered weapons steadily narrowed his path of escape.
Your mama's people. Okay? So do you want to tell me the truth or not? If you don't, it ain't nothing on me. But I'm just seriously. I'm not gonna waste my time on you if you ain't gonna want to help yourself. It's just that simple. You want to tell me the truth or not? You're not telling me the truth. You said you was telling me the truth before I flipped the page.
But then you just said the only part I didn't tell you was I got in the car because I ain't want to.
Tell me how that gun ended up at your people's house. That's what I want to know.
But that's what I'm saying. I wasn't even over there 30 minutes.
You could have been there 2 seconds. The gun that was used in this incident was there. I know that Cameron couldn't have put it there because he don't know your people. You told me that.
You don't know my people.
I don't know this man. Right. So there's only one person that could have brought that gun over there.
So what I'm saying though, you saying listen, detective. You saying I murdered somebody. Who did I murder?
This is what they say.
Not what we're saying.
That's not what we're saying. I'm asking you what happened. I told you that can could have fell in by accident or on purpose. Okay? So this man could have died by accident. He could have died on purpose. But the only one that can tell me why is you, and you're not doing that, son.
But you saying everybody pointing fingers at me like I murdered somebody. I'm not no.
I know you shot this man, and this man died from it. You need to tell me why.
You're not even no type of person like that, bro. That's crazy.
Hey, listen, man, listen. Accidents happen to everybody.
But that's the point. I don't even put, bro. If you look at my chart, it's all car thefts. I ain't never do nothing like that. I ain't never did nothing like this.
That doesn't mean you didn't do it this time. I'm telling you, every lick of evidence, including the damn gun being in your people's house, that's
it's all linking to you.
You can spend the rest of your breathing days in prison. Your mama is only going to be able to see it through glass. Your girlfriend, if she remains your girlfriend, which is doubtful, is only been able to visit you through glass. And that's for the rest of you. 19 years old, right?
Yes, sir.
You think you're going to live to what, 70, 80? If you live to 80, that's 61 years in prison. That sucks. Okay? But right now, it looks bad. It looks horrible for you. Because all the evidence is showing that you did it, and they're saying it was cold-blooded murder. You're looking like a damn monster right now. The only person that can change that is you.
Cold-blooded murder?
Monster. A monster. By what they saying, by the evidence, and by the fact that you can't even, what I'm telling you, what I know. I've been doing this a good long time. I know what I'm doing. Okay?
Yes, sir.
You need to tell us why. I told you at the beginning, right? Didn't I tell you the beginning? It ain't whether you did it. I don't need you to say that you did it. I don't. Because everybody else in the evidence tells me that. What I need you to tell me is why. Because why is huge. The biggest question that I can ask is why. And I've asked it about 20 times. Probably not going to ask it too many more times. If you're not willing to tell me, ain't no big deal. I'm going to get up. I'm going to do a docket. Send you over there. I'm going to go back to my family. I'm not going to waste my family time sitting here talking to you if you don't want to help yourself. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
I need to know why it happened.
What I'm saying though, like, I didn't murder nobody. I'm telling you.
I know you did.
No, I'm telling you I didn't.
Well, then why'd you shoot him? Was it an accident?
I didn't shoot nobody.
I can't do that. I can't waste my time with you, son. Then tell me how the gun got into your people's house.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
explain that one thing, and I'm done. Explain it. If you can explain that one thing, if you can tell me how that gun got into that house, other than by you, if you can explain that to me, I'll open the door and let you leave. Right now.
I'll explain it to you how the gun got there.
Tell me how the gun got there.
And I'm not lying. This on my brother's grave. My brother died when he was 6 months. I was walking in Palmdale. I seen a man right by the Palmdale store, right here by the Jamaicans. He was parked on the side of the road. He seen me doing this, and he thought I had something. I was walking from the store. He stopped me. He was like, "You don't know nobody who buy sticks?" I was like...
Then the narrative shifted again. Patrick spoke of another gun, of a chaotic moment inside the car when everything spiraled too fast. He began framing the shooting as an act of self-defense.
I was like, "You got a stick?" He was like, "Yeah." He told me. He gave me a price, $250. I paid that. I bought the gun. I ain't gonna lie. I promise. I been had $250. I had it saving up.
So you didn't have money for trees that night?
Man, listen, I didn't have money for trees that night. I'm already finna start 2 jobs. Pressure washing job and at Remedy Green.
That was Sunday. We're on Saturday. So where'd you get the money in between Sunday and Saturday?
That's what I'm saying. Mr. Howard. Mr. Howard.
So you happened to buy. You know how ridiculous this sounds?
Listen, no, that's what I'm saying. No. That's what I'm not saying. I'm not saying it like that. I'm saying it like I actually, and I got this man's phone number and all. I got his number still to right now. And I called him and I bought that. I ain't gonna lie. I bought that.
When did you buy?
That was, okay, you said Sunday, right? I was with my girlfriend at Tayana house for 2 nights. Monday, Tuesday. I had to buy that Wednesday. I bought that Wednesday. I know when I bought it because I bought it after I left their house. Because we was completely broke over their
How
house.
you think Mr. Howard got the gun that was used in this crime? Just so you.
Mr. Howard.
Or whoever it was that he bought it from.
No. Mr. Howard. That wasn't Mr. Howard. Mr. Howard is my friend that
whoever you bought it from. How did he get the gun that was used to kill this man up at Palmdale when this man was killed at Monaco? How did that guy in Palmdale end up with that gun?
That's what I'm saying. I don't even know what.
You're saying you bought a gun from tell me on Wednesday,
I
right?
I swear to God,
Okay,
I
so
bought
how
a
did
gun
that
for
person
somebody
Wednesday
Wednesday.
get that gun that was used on Sunday, and now that gun is back in that house that you just got picked up at today?
I did not. I didn't even. The only thing I fired that gun once and shot it in the woods. Me and my dog be shooting all our guns in the woods on that Wednesday, the day I bought it.
What kind of gun is it?
A Glock 27. He sold it for $250. That's the only reason I bought it. You ain't gonna find no Glock going on the street for no $250. That's stuff that y'all need.
40 caliber?
Yes. Glock 27. You ain't gonna find no Glock on. You go find Glocks on the streets for like $350.
Are you supposed to have a gun?
No, sir. But I was gonna get my license and everything when I'm 21. I swear to God, my homeboy got his license. I hang around legit people.
Right, but you're an adjudicated delinquent, right?
What you mean?
You were adjudicated guilty of a felony as a juvenile, correct?
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So you're not allowed by law to possess a firearm until you're 24 years.
See, I didn't even know that.
They would have told you that if you tried to get it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Where'd you put that gun in the house?
No, I just set it down.
Where in the house is what I'm saying.
Like in a little thing. Like I said it like soon because his house. I only been there one time, so when you go in, the thing right there, I set it like right down.
What's the thing?
A little stool thing.
A stool?
Yeah.
In the living room.
No. It's like the kitchen, but it's not. Like his house real small, so I'm trying to explain. As soon as you go in, the little thing to the kitchen right there. It's a little thing that was right there. I set it down.
Yeah.
It was that little stand thing right there. I set it down.
So,
but I swear I bought it.
Can you tell that? I think when you first walked into this room, you took a look at the two of us and you said, "Well, these two crackers don't look too smart." Right?
No.
Because you did.
Everybody who come, I done been through this before, even with a car. Everybody who's come through this have to been doing this certain unit for a long time. The man who did with the Grand Theft Auto, he said he was in that motherfucker. He was in that unit for 16 years.
Okay, but you obviously thought we were stupid because you thought that we were going to believe that Shanti dropped you off and you were your girlfriends for the rest of that. That's what you thought at the beginning because that's the story you gave us, right? So, that story you started with, you thought, and then we started telling you a little bit, you're like, you know something?
Really?
These guys
trying to
Patrick,
listen. I know you
even getting stuff
you're
right.
trying to lie because you continue to do it. So then, the second story was, I was with Ashante, and I was with Cameron, and Cameron called for this guy to get.
The only reason I didn't tell you the truth because Ashanti had already told me that nigga saying I killed this man. I'm like, I don't even know this man, so why would I do something like that?
So you knew why we came here to talk.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie. I was talking to Ashanti.
That was another question we asked you. Do you know why we're talking today? You said
yes.
Okay.
In the dim light of the interrogation room, Patrick claimed the victim reached for a weapon first. According to him, the fatal shot was nothing more than a split-second reaction to survive.
So
I wasn't even trying to get in because y'all told my grandma something about the first, so I wasn't even trying to even get into that because that's not how I rock.
We're gonna play this out. We're gonna play this whole thing out for you, okay? Let me show you what that is right here, okay? You ever been in a court of law? You ever go into court?
Just one time. Yeah.
You've seen it on TV at least, right? And you've been there in person, right? So when you walk in, there's a bunch of people that sit here on these stools, right?
That's it.
And then when it's a trial that's going on, there's a state attorney, right? And then there's either a public defender or a private attorney, right? Okay. On this side. And the state attorney basically presents evidence, right, on the case. And these people right here, these 12 people, they're a jury, okay? So the jury is basically 12 people that get summoned into court, and they sit there and they listen to the evidence in the case, and then they're the ones that say you're guilty or not guilty, okay? 15, whatever, right? Okay. And then this man right here, this old woman, is the judge, right? So that's the judge right up there. And then the person that gets called up to testify.
Will be
Witness. Okay.
Yes.
So this is the way this one's going to play out. Because I've been doing police work for damn near 30 years now. Okay. So you're gonna have a bunch of people, and they're really not gonna be sitting here, but I'm gonna put them here just because it's easier. Okay. So usually they stand outside the hallway, and then they get called in one by one. Right. Okay. So what's gonna happen is initially they're gonna call the police officer that responded. And found this guy dead. Okay? They're going to call him. And then they're going to call the evidence technician. That's the crime scene people. They're the one that does for fingerprints and DNA and stuff. And that's how we could put you in the car without even asking anybody. You understand that? Okay. They're going to call detectives. They'll call detectives with Sergeant I. And actually there's...
What's your name?
Chiswick.
Detective Chiswick and
Lassard. So they're going to call members of my team that were out there all damn night working this case, okay? Then they're going to call the victim's girlfriend, okay? That's what she's going to say. They're going to say, do you see the person that killed your boyfriend in this courtroom? She's going to say, yes, I do. He's sitting right there. Patrick Stedman. Then they're going to call Cameron. Probably. Cameron's going to say, do you see the person that shot that man that night? Cameron's going to say, I sure did. He's sitting right there. Patrick Stedman. They're going to call Ashanti. Do you see the man that got into the car with the man that got killed that night? She's going to say, yeah. He's sitting right there. I know him. Patrick Stedman. I grew up with him. They're going to call Ashanti's sister. You see the man that got into the car with that man that night? Yes. You see it right there. They're going to call your people. And they're going to have to call your people because the gun that was used in this crime is found in your people's house. Okay? So now they're going to call your people. You know who put that gun? The gun that was used to kill this man. You know who put that gun in your house? Yeah, he's sitting right here. Patrick Stedman. And if I understand it correctly, and I might have this part wrong because I was talking to some guy on the phone. I understand that it was your sister was there at the apartment when you got arrested. Who all was there at the apartment when you got arrested?
all my little sisters and my little brother Hassan.
Right. Okay. Sisters, and then Hassan, and then your mama was there.
Was my mama there?
Yeah. No, your mama's.
She just had pulled up to get something.
Right. Okay. So all these people are gonna have to testify. They're gonna say, "I didn't put the gun down. I 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 didn't put the gun down." Patrick Stedman put the gun down. Okay. And we're gonna continue to work this case. You understand? So like Tia, we're gonna pick up Tia. We're gonna pick up everybody you know that you ever spoke to before. Okay. And see what you have told them.
To investigators, however, the delayed admission raised doubts. If it was truly self-defense, why hadn't that truth surfaced from the very beginning?
But as we stand right now, this is what's going to happen. And that's what your trial is going to look like. Okay? Okay. Now, your attorney has two choices. Most of the time, they say, we're not going to call any witnesses. Because if you get on the stand, your whole history can come out. Okay? Everything you've ever done in your life can come out. So most of the time, not all the time. Sometimes what they call a defendant is what basically the person charged with the crime. So a defendant, sometimes the defendant takes a stand and testify. Most of the time, the attorney will tell them, not a good idea. So I'm here. Let's take this juror out of here. Okay? This juror couldn't make it. And let's say this ain't you. This guy right here is not Patrick Stedman. This guy is John Smith. You don't know John Smith. You ain't never met him in your life. John Smith was arrested for the exact same thing that you're being looked at for. Okay? Okay? This juror right here, that juror couldn't make it. You got subpoenaed into court that day.
You know, I'm getting lost with the John Smith thing.
Okay. Bear with me. Now I'm not talking about Patrick Stedman sitting here. I'm talking about somebody totally different than Patrick Stedman. Okay? So it ain't you sitting here no more. This is this guy right here. Okay? Same circumstances. Different person. You understand? This juror right here, this juror is Patrick Stedman. So now you sitting on the jury, okay? You sitting on the jury, and you just heard all that evidence. You heard everything I just explained to you, right? Every single person get up there and understand, right? Every single. Now I need to be honest with you now. Guilty or not guilty? John Smith, is he guilty or not guilty?
I want to know the whole case. That's what I'm saying.
I just told you the whole case.
So I'm saying, like, he didn't get a chance for nothing.
Okay, so let's say he testifies. Okay.
No, not even that. Like, shoot, even Ashanti can't testify, or for this person, what this person did and did not do, or whatever, and where.
The only person that can do that is you, right?
Yes, and I'm telling you, and then. I already knew, like, bro, I don't know, it's just, I already knew once I heard that from her, y'all weren't looking for me, but I knew y'all was gonna come for me, bro. I just didn't want to end up in this. I ain't mean to cause you no trouble. I ain't mean to cause you no harm.
I don't take none of this personal. This man, the man that was shot, he ain't kin to me.
Yes, sir.
So I don't take it personal. This is a job I got to do, okay? This is a job I got to do. So I'm doing that, okay? What I'm saying is, you can't just get up there and say it wasn't me.
No. For this, me murdering the guy, I didn't murder the guy. I did not murder this man. I can't even live with
you
that.
hung up on the word murder. But go ahead. I'm not saying it's murder. I'm saying that's
the word murder.
Yeah.
What you mean?
You're hung up on the word murder. It don't. Not every murder.
No, because that's what you were saying. That's what you was just saying. That's
because you're not giving. You're unable to give me a legitimate.
Yes, and this was
reason for this thing happening.
Yes, sir. All I know, listen, it was Creek from the start. The nigga Cam was Creek from the start. Like, he didn't want to start all this. He started all this. He went from trying to set another dude up to setting this dude up. But I was not in the car when that man died. I was not in the car when he died.
This is what the deal is.
Patrick,
you go to jail for murder. You go to jail for armed robbery. You go to jail for
that's what I'm saying, armed robbery. What's armed robbery for?
Because it was a robbery attempt.
Okay, so what did?
You're not telling me why.
I'm saying what was taken for it to be robbery.
Don't get off on the details.
Yeah.
Listen, what he just told you was the fact. What did you just say? The defense attorney doesn't always put these people on the stand?
Yeah.
That's right?
Yes.
Guess when you get to talk and tell your side of the story?
At the end.
No, right now. And lie,
yeah.
and see, now we have a pattern of you lying.
But I'm
see
saying,
where we're going?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You know damn well you were in the car when the shots happened because we have video of it. So you don't think fire comes out the end of a gun when it's fired?
But
you don't think that lights up the inside of a car?
Yeah.
As the interrogation stretched on, tension filled the room. Patrick stood between two realities: a fearful mistake in a heated moment, or an armed robbery that ended in death.
So the longer you keep lying, the more you're just killing your reputation. You can't keep digging yourself out of being a liar.
If this was something other than straight out cold-blooded murder, you need to tell us now before this day's over. Because if not, everybody else is going to assume shit. You don't want these people assuming, do you? Because people assume the worst. So they're going to assume you're a cold-blooded killer. If you're not, if you are, then by God, we're done. I don't think you are. That's why is important. I've been saying that now for an hour. Actually, 59 minutes. One more minute will be an hour. I'm not mad at you, son. I'm just saying you need to tell your side. You need to say why. It ain't the who, the what, the where, the when. We know that stuff, and we can prove all of it. We need to know the why.
It's not a matter of if either, because we know the if.
Yeah, forgive me for lying.
Trust me, kid. I understand.
Another thing I got on my chest before I tell y'all the complete truth is if I got a question. Am I arrested right now? Am I arrested right now? Will my opinion even matter?
Your opinion matters a lot.
So I'm saying, if my opinion matter and I tell y'all the truth, will I still be arrested?
I don't know what the truth is. You have to tell me what that is. You
can't. I just ain't even want to get in there. Like,
I understand. But you're not telling me you haven't told me the truth yet. Tell me the truth and we'll work through that. I have to hear what it is. I can't say.
I got your word, right?
Yes.
All right, I got y'all word, right?
Yeah.
That day, we picked up Cam. Cam had a gun. It wasn't my weapon. That weapon that y'all found, that was the truth. I bought that weapon. That was not that weapon. Cam had the gun. Cam had the gun off rip when he got in the car. We got in the car with us. Drove with us and shit. Picked up his gun from his house or whatever. Drove to see. We was riding around. He called another dude trying to get some weed. The other dude wasn't even trying to mess with the nigga Cam. So Cam called this nigga. I don't know the man. Cam called him trying to get some weed. Oh yeah, this, that. Boom. We go all the way on the south side. I don't know the south side like that. So I just know we go deep to the south side. End up going down on a blank trip for the nigga. Trying to go meet this same guy. And what happened was, when the night came, Ashanti we was still riding. Night fell. He was like, meet me at CC's. So we ride up the street all the way down Dunn's. We down there on Dunn's and we coming down. So boom, we meet him at CC's. Cam got the gun. Cam didn't put one in the head, but he looked at the clip. Took the clip out, looked at it, put it in. It wasn't even my Glock. It was a whole nother. It was a silver gun. It wasn't even that gun. It wasn't even my Glock. I swear. What kind of gun was it? I don't know. I just know it was a silver gun with a black handle. Cam had that gun. Okay. So after Cam had that gun, we went to the nigga car. Cam like, come on, bro. I'm like, bro, if this nigga go let me ride with him, he was like, I'm finna see now. So Cam on the phone with him, he hang up. We park at CC's. When we leave CC's, we go to his to the front. First though, like the driver's side. I'm telling y'all, like I ain't even trying to get in nothing like this.
I get you.
So when we go to his car, he like, who that is? And he was talking about me, and the window was like rolled all the way up, but it was cracked. So I ain't get to see his face. He like, who that is? So I'm like, no, Cam like, it's my dog. We the ones he finna cut the trees. So I look at Cam like, shit, I ain't have no money. He like, shit, I'm finna cut the trees. Cam tell me he finna cut the trees, but he wanted me to ride with him, so he won't get booked.
Makes sense.
So as soon as we get in the car, can you open your notepad back up? No. Yes. Alright. Which one is the car? I apologize for lying again. Because I was sitting right here.
As this segment closed, one question lingered in the air. Was the shot a deliberate choice or a panicked reflex in a life or death instant? The full truth remained locked within Patrick.
Cam was sitting right here. Okay. We get in the car. So Cam handed me the stick. Off rip, Cam went to reaching down in the man in the back of his seat. He touching my leg, like hitting on my leg. I feel him riding my leg. I tap him. So I look up. The nigga got a gun in his lap. What's called got a gun in his lap. Right in between his legs, with a little extension hanging out. No, I think that was a big extension. It was some type of gun he had hanging in between his legs. He grabbed his gun when he seen Cam reaching. I upped my gun and said, "Don't move," and he grabbed his gun and I shot him. I had to. He was gonna kill me. because Cam trying to get. I guess Cam already knew he had a gun, and Cam was already talking about that. But I wasn't even paying no attention. But you can ask us. He was talking about it to Ashanti. He was even talking about it to Ashanti. So when he got in, that's what he was trying to do, bro. I told him, and I felt so bad. I prayed that night. Everything, like, it was either me or him. Either he was gonna kill me, or I was gonna shoot him. I got it. Because he had his gun already. He grabbed his gun, and he had it in his hand.
I'm not down. He had his gun in his hand because he thought you were going to rob him, because that's what was happening at that particular point in time. A robbery.
No. We was not robbing him. We was not. Because I didn't even know the dude. I didn't know him.
Okay, you don't have to. You usually rob people that you don't know.
No, I never robbed.
I'm not saying you.
Oh. I ain't even never robbed nobody.
Normally rob people that they don't know, because it's easier to get away with it.
Yeah, I feel you, but I'm saying
I never robbed him because he's gonna say Chiswick did it. Okay?
Yeah, but I'm saying I never even robbed nobody before. I never robbed nobody.
I'm not saying you did. Okay? But I'm here to say that we talked to the other people in the car, right? You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Correct? And what? Let's take Cam out of it. Let's not even take his word for anything. Okay? Let's say we're not even talking. This girl ain't got no reason to lie, correct?
I don't know that.
She don't have no reason to lie.
Well, I don't know.
She's saying it was a robbery attempt.
No.
She's saying, yes. Patrick.
Listen, Mr. Chiswick, if it was a robbery, I would have been on him right there. Why ride off when this man ain't even got nothing? He already told us he had to go get his trees from his people. He told Cam that.
Then why do you have the gun in your hand?
Cam gave it to me.
Why?
He was reaching for the other gun. Cam, it was all Cam. That's what I'm saying. He set this all up.
I'm not saying he didn't. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that you're the mastermind behind this, yes, but I'm saying that you definitely knew that there was a robbery going on.
No. That's what I'm saying. I wasn't a part of no robbery. I'm telling you.
You had a damn gun in your hand in the backseat of this man's car. You're going to tell me?
Because this man had a gun in between his legs, and I've been shot before. I have PTSD. I think every car that ride past me, I'm looking in scared, thinking the car finna spin on me. I'm not lying. Okay. This man had a gun in between his legs. I got a gun in my hip, so if you a police. You're a police. But I'm saying you're a police though. You can't do that because you're a police. This man, drug dealer, whatever, got a gun in between his legs. I mean,
I'm sure he did have a gun.
And I done got shot. You know what I'm saying? I ain't letting nobody shoot me. I'm not getting killed for nobody. Nigga almost took my whole leg off. I got a rod in my leg.
Let me ask you this. Okay. So if you're sitting here, like you said you were sitting.
I swear to God, I was sitting right here.
I believe you.
Yeah.
Lord. So you sitting right here, like you said, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you think this man could probably see you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You think he see that you have a gun in your hand?
That's why I think he grabbed his gun, but I don't know.
He thought you were robbing, right?
No, listen. Cam gave me his gun. We talked.
I'm not saying it's yours. I'm not saying that Cam didn't give you the gun. That's not what I'm saying. Listen, hear me out. You jumping on things, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's say me and you riding. You in the back seat of my car, and I turn over and I see you with a gun in your hand. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pull my gun out and point it at you, son.
He had his gun. That's what I'm saying.
The man has a right to ride around his car with his gun, right? Don't you think so?
Hold on. Nah, if he had a right, that's what I'm saying.
He had it in his lap, right? He had his gun in his lap, correct?
He had his gun like right here towards this way.
I got you. Okay. So I'm always riding around with my gun too, right? The only reason I'm going to grab my gun is if I'm threatened, correct? I'm telling you. That's the only reason why else would I need to if I'm not threatened?
I feel for my life. I feel I defended myself. This man was getting ready. He pulled his gun and I finna wave it at me.
I'm not saying
he didn't.
I'm not saying he didn't. That's because you're all back there to commit a robbery. According to this girl, you'll like give it up. I don't remember exactly the words that she said.
No, and I never even spoke in the car. That's the point. I never even spoke in the car. I never said anything in the car. When he got in the car, they talking, we found him. He reaching down in the seat.
Can I ask you a question? This is a really serious question. I just can't do this. If this was purely self-defense, you'd come in here like right from jump an hour ago. So let me tell you the story, Detective. Please let me tell you the story. I shot this man in self-defense, okay? But you didn't, because you know that you and Cameron conspired to.
No, I don't even know Cameron. That's what I did. I already told you that. Why would I do something with somebody I don't know? I shot that man out of self-defense. That man had his gun ready to shoot me, and I shot him before he shot me. And I told my grandmother the same thing. I told my mother the same thing. To be honest, be honest, I don't live nowhere.
I know you don't.
That's what I'm saying.
Your mama put you out.
With my grandma. Yeah. I ain't even lying to you. Like, Ashanti picked me up and took me to a friend. I was with my girlfriend that whole night. You can ask my girlfriend, Teresa Dupree.
We gonna ask her.
And you can ask my grandma what I told her. I shot that man. And when y'all go to her, ask her, did I shoot him out of self-defense? I shot him, and I told my grandma,
Listen to me. I'm not saying that you didn't shoot the man in self-defense. Alright?
Yes, sir.
You're getting your brain, you getting your brain.
No, but you saying robbery, like, I wouldn't never do nothing with Cam. Like, I don't know that man from a can of paint. I see him
don't know each other
twice.
do shit all the time together.
No, that's stupid. That's stupid.
I'm not saying it's smart.
Just to see what he doing now, trying to put the blame on me, all on me. I got it. No, Ashanti not, because I already talked to Ashanti.
Did Ashanti tell you that she told us that you got back in the car?
Ashanti, did I get back in her car? Yeah, you just said I didn't get back in the car with Ashanti.
What do you think Ashanti told us?
Man, Ashanti.
I'm telling you that we talked to Ashanti. So okay. I don't care how many times she talked to her, she's not telling you.
Okay, but whatever Ashanti said, whatever Ashanti said.
Why would she want to lie about you?
Oh, Ashanti is not gonna lie about me. That's one thing about it.
Then
she not gonna lie about me.
Then we have to take her story.
But I'm saying, what you saying? Like, she said I murdered this man. That's what
I'm saying that you didn't shoot the man. You're getting too hung up on that shit.
Yeah,
right?
Yes.
You shot the man because I'm not even doubting that he was turning around with a gun in his hand. I'm not doubting that.
Yes,
okay, but the reason he was turning around with a gun in his hand because he was fixing to get jacked by two guys sitting behind him.
Why would he? But I'm saying, why would he move if I tell him if we was robbing a man? He driving, I stick him up and say, don't move. Why would he move? That's what I'm saying. And he driving on top of that.
Why would he move?
Yeah. Why would he move?
If someone's pointing a gun at me and I get a gun,
I'm fucking moving.
Listen,
what do you think I'm gonna do?
Alright, y'all officers, right?
It doesn't matter that.
Okay, listen. No, listen. Just listen to what I'm saying, because I don't seen this on camera. Y'all officers, so y'all guns are in y'all holsters on y'all waist. If y'all get out the car and a dude got a gun, y'all is not gonna reach for y'all guns.
You don't know what we're gonna do. You don't know what you would do if you were in that same position.
Man.
You don't know. He doesn't know what he would do, and I wouldn't know what I would do unless I'm put in that position. Nobody does.
I know. I ain't robbed that man. I was not planning to rob that man. It wasn't even no robbery from the start.
So this is the deal. Remember this whole thing that you were saying? And hey, if I tell you all the truth, am I going to go to jail? And I said, I don't know what the whole truth is. Remember that? Remember that at the beginning? Okay. Well, you still 99% of the truth ain't the whole damn truth, Patrick. Okay. So,
look, you're killing me. Like, I'm telling you, I didn't know about no robbery, nothing. This is my life on the line.
You didn't shoot the man.
Man, okay, but see, and you keep throwing it in my face after I'm telling you. But I'm saying, like, my life is on the line. I just decided to tell y'all the truth and ask you what question before I even told y'all the truth.
100%.
That's what I'm saying. It wasn't
98%. 97%.
It was no robbery. I swear to God, it wasn't no robbery. My life on the line. Why would I lie?
If Cameron hands you a goddamn gun in his reach, what the hell you think it is? We gonna have a fucking party? 4th of July was 5 days early. You weren't gonna shoot the air and celebrate.
Listen, I just told you this. This what I'm finna say. I told you. I shot him out of self-defense. This man came swinging with a gun, almost took my face. And I shot him before he shot me.
Where's this man's gun then?
It was in between his loud.
After the shooting, where did his gun go? Everybody ran from the car.
But that's what. Okay. So how everybody ran from the car? How everybody ran from the car if I was at Ashanti car before whatchamacallit even was there?
Because I'll tell you what. There was a woman upstairs that heard the gunshot, came out. See, listen to me. You asked me a question. Saw you run. Cameron and dude's girlfriend ran right up her stairs. Said, call the police. Call 911. My friend's been shot. Call 911. My friend's been shot. It would fall because he did.
The dude had highs go fall when he was in a car. He was in a car. Like his door, how his gun was fall.
English? I'm understanding.
No,
We searched that whole car.
yeah.
Underneath it, inside it, on top of it, everywhere. His gun is not there.
His gun is not there.
Yes.
Where did that gun go?
Where did his gun go? You said he had a gun in his hand. And it's not there.
I ran.
So did everybody else.
I ran. That's what I'm saying.
So and the lady's
okay,
right there.
so how Cam can't get if he ran? How the girlfriend?
Because there's a lady standing right there up the stairs that don't know nobody and said nobody went back to the car. Patrick?
Listen, I just told you that man swung a gun to my face and was about to shoot me. I don't know nothing about no robbery.
All right.
Nobody never mentioned nothing.
Like an invisible gun because the gun's not there.
Listen, the man swung a gun and was about to shoot me in my face, and I shot him before he shot me. So that's self-defense. I know the cameras and stuff is hitting me right now. That man swung that gun in my face and was about to shoot me, and I shot him before
with the
he
gun
shot
that you
me.
already had in your hand, correct?
No, the gun that Cam handed to me in my lap.
It was right that you had out. You had no business having a gun in the back of that man's car.
It wasn't my gun. It wasn't my gun, but the man had a gun.
Who owned the damn gun?
Okay, so what you saying? Because okay, it's legal for him to have a gun, and it's not legal for me to have a gun, and we the same two persons.
That's not what I'm saying.
We the same two people.
That's not what I'm saying at all. You're not listening to me.
Yeah.
Apparently, you're not listening to me. And I'm not gonna say the same shit over and over again.
Yeah, I feel you.
Okay.
But I just told you it was no rob. I don't rob people. You look at my background.
The girl on the front said it was a robbery.
I don't. The girl in the front seat is a goddamn lie because I don't rob people.
Okay.
If anything, Cam set that whole shit up and know everything about that shit. Cam set that whole shit up because
I know you still back there, son.
I know, but I'm saying I was wondering what he was reaching. I don't think he got it, but I was wondering what he was reaching for, and the nigga thought it was me. And the nigga swung, and I had to shoot him before he. That's clear right there. I had to shoot him before he shot me because it's either my mama was gonna cry, or his mama no cry. All the whole robbery thing, I didn't rob that man. I don't even do stuff like that. I don't do shit like that. Real shit. I don't even rob people. I don't rob people.
Two problems.
All I used to do was break in the house and steal cars. That's it.
Patrick,
Break in the house and steal cars.
If you're not gonna be part, I'm just gonna get up and leave.
All right.
This girl right here, Cameron, and you for about the first hour of our interview, put yourself right here.
I wasn't right there. I wasn't right there. I swear to God, I wasn't right there. I was right behind the girl. Okay, well, take me to jail. I don't have.
I'm taking you to jail because you don't know the whole truth.
That's what, and I just told you what I was seeing. I'm not lying about what I was sitting at.
Then why did you lie for the first hour about where you were sitting at?
Because, bro, I didn't even want to get myself involved in nothing like this. That's it.
Patrick, you plan to tell me the whole truth or not?
That's what I'm saying, and you calling me a lie from telling you, and I told you I was sitting right there for real.
I'm calling you a lie. You're damn right about that.
Listen
to me. If you don't plan on telling me the truth, we're done. You're under arrest for murder. You're under arrest for attempted armed robbery, and you're under arrest for possession of a firearm by a delinquent felon.
So listen, look at your pad real quick. I got one more thing to say.
What?
I got one more thing to say.
What?
Look at your pad. If you say what I was sitting at in the car, I'm telling you what I was sitting at. This man ain't go swing his gun man all the way behind.
Yeah, right. He didn't.
That's what I'm saying. I was
put yourself there to make self-defense. That's not accurate.
No.
You had to climb over.
Yes.
Forget it. We're done.
Forget it. You can talk to my attorney. Damn. Telling them like, what the fuck? God damn, bro. I know what I did. Shit. I ain't worried about that shit. I'm ready to go to jail. Telling you what, fuck, I know what happened. This man sent him up, tried to send me up. Shit. I went his ass before he went me. Shit. He said, I know he wants to his ass. Shit, nigga trying to kill me. What, I'm gonna let him kill me first? Cam sitting here lying through his fucking teeth, bro. Lying on my ass, bro. Damn, bro, I just should have stayed in the conversation and not rolled with that nigga. Knew it was something up with that nigga for real, bro. You know that nigga like that. Nigga snitching on me, I don't even know you like that. What the fuck?
After trial, the jury did not fully accept the self-defense argument. Inconsistencies in his statements, combined with physical evidence, suggested this was more than a simple act of panic. Patrick Stedman was convicted in connection with an armed robbery that resulted in the death of Richard Green. He received a lengthy prison sentence, a punishment reflecting how a decision made in seconds can permanently alter multiple lives. For the victim's family, it was a measure of justice. For Patrick, it was the cost of a choice that could never be undone. That single gunshot didn't just end one life. It ended his freedom and his youth as well.
You had a question?
Yeah, man, I need to use the restaurant.
I'm taking over the jail right now, so we can.
Alright, if I'm being charged with murder, will they state like if I had told you I was acting in self-defense, would it state that would I just be charged with murder? I cannot get charged with murder if I told you I acted in self-defense.
Because you are not needing to tell me the whole truth, and I don't believe that you acted in self-defense because you didn't tell me the whole truth.
So I could get a private attorney to represent me, right?
Yeah, wherever you want to.
No, I'm asking.
Yes, you can. Yes.
And because I'm pretty sure I know I'm gonna come in one of these rooms again, and now answer my questions for me, right?
Who will answer
my private attorney. Or will they just be here?
After this, you go to trial. That's it. Remember that? Remember I showed you how to trial works? That's what's happening, buddy. All these people are going to testify against you, and the only person that's going to say something different is going to be you. And you're going to lose. You're going to serve the rest of your life in prison, I can pretty much guarantee you. Any other questions?
I use the restroom.
You